square roots. Now, when we are having equations that are involving square roots, we are supposed to square both sides of the equation so that we eliminate that square root sign. Equations of this type, like the way we are seeing, are solved by eliminating squares. And if you are to eliminate these square root signs, it means you're supposed to square on both sides. Now, wherever both sides of an equation are squared, it means that we are creating an extra solution. For example, if we're having x squared is equal to 4, it means that the value of x here is going to be, if we find the square root of 4 and the square root of x squared on both sides, the value of 4 is going to become either positive or negative 2. So, if the value of 4 is positive or negative 2, the value of x, then it means that the extra solution here is the negative 2. That's the extra solution I'm talking about. So it means, since on squaring both these sides, we are going to be creating an extra solution for the value of x, then for all equations involving squaring on both sides, all roots that we get at the end of calculation, all the roots we get must be checked in the original equation. Because since we have created some extra solutions, it means that some of those solutions will not be consistent with this. So we are going to solve for the value of x. After getting the value of x, we are supposed to come back and fill them in here. If it is consistent that when we fill it here, it satisfies this equation, then it means that value of x is correct. If it does not, then it is not. So we start. This plus that is equal to that. So we square both sides to get what we want. So it means that we are going to square this side and also square that side. So when we square both sides of the equation, we shall get this squared plus 2 times this times that, plus this squared. And that is going to be equal to that squared. So when that is squared, this square root sign, this is going to become like that. So we go to our next step. So it means that this square root sign dies with that. So this, we are going to remain with 3x plus 1 plus 2 into that is plus that is going to give us this squared. This square root sign goes with that, it remains like that. Now here we square both sides so that again we eliminate that square root sign. And so squaring both sides of this equation is going to make this become, meaning this is squared and that also squared. This is going to become We are multiplying this by that to get that. So from here, from our answers here, either x is going to be equal to negative a third, and or x is going to be equal to 5. X is one of those. So we have gotten two values of x for that polynomial. But remember, for this expression in our question. We've got two values of x for the expression in our question. But since we squared both sides, it means that we created an extra solution. And we said that for all equations involving squaring on both sides, all roots must be checked from the original equation. So when we put this value of x in our original equation, it is consistent. When we put this value of x in our original equation, it's still going to be consistent. So it means that both are correct. So this is a correct root and that is also a correct root. And that is our answer. This brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. For more, simply subscribe to this channel. And for the sake of your friends that would like to watch this tutorial, please don't forget to like and share. For Kisembo Academy, this is Arnold Rwangakuramya.